Hey guys, I'm Nisa Homey. Today I'm sharing the easiest healthy banana bread recipe, a perfect healthy treat for the whole family. So let's get started with the recipe. To make healthy banana bread, I have already added 1.5 cups or 150 grams of khapli wheat flour. I prefer to use khapli wheat flour in my recipes as khapli wheat, which is also known as emmer wheat, is an ancient variety of wheat grain which has a very weak gluten molecule. Hence, I prefer to use khapli wheat in my recipes. However, you can use ordinary whole wheat flour instead. Also note that khapli wheat is slightly denser than whole wheat flour and it has more fiber. The best part is it has a very weak gluten molecule. Into this, I am adding in half teaspoon baking soda, a fat pinch of pink Himalayan salt, and I am giving this all a good mix. Half cup chocolate chips, give this a good mix. And now I'm going to keep this aside. I'm using 3 very ripe bananas. You can see that it is overly ripe. So the riper the banana, the more sweeter it will be. And this way you can reduce the sugar content in the banana bread. Making banana bread is another way of using up leftover overly ripe bananas. This is half kg overly ripe bananas. I'm roughly slicing the bananas and adding it into the blender jar. Add in half teaspoon vanilla extract. For added flavor, I'm adding in a small piece of cinnamon. I'm roughly crushing the cinnamon stick and adding it into the blender. You can also use cinnamon powder instead. 1/3 cup wood pressed coconut oil. I prefer to use wood pressed coconut oil in my baking recipes as they have a very neutral flavor and taste. Half cup khandasari sugar. Khand or khandasari sugar is a desi variety of unrefined sugar. Next, I'm adding in 1 whole egg. And I'm going to blend all this really well. Pour the blended batter into the flour mix and gently fold the flour into the blended batter. At this moment, I have preheated my oven to 180 degrees Celsius. Once blended, the batter will have a slightly thick consistency. I'm using a loaf pan to bake this banana bread and I'm lining the loaf pan with parchment paper. Transfer the batter into the loaf pan. Level the top with the spatula. Bake in the preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for about 40 to 45 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. Remember that oven temperature varies with oven, so keep an eye on it after about 35 to 40 minutes. And after about 45 minutes, the banana bread is nicely baked. I'm inserting a toothpick in the center. And you can see that it has come out clean, which means the banana bread is nicely baked. I'm going to allow it to cool down slightly in the pan and then I'll transfer to a wire rack. Once it has slightly cooled down, remove it from the loaf pan. Transfer to the wire rack and allow it to cool down completely. Like I mentioned earlier, khapli wheat is slightly denser than ordinary whole wheat flour. And that is also one of the reasons you can see some cracks on top. So guys, do try this healthy banana bread and let me know in the comments how it turned out. Thank you for watching and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.